My name is Xavier De Leon, and this is my mother-in-law, Tracy Dominguez. We both live in Bakersfield, California, and my wife and son both passed away due to medical negligence.
Tammy was intelligent, young, beautiful. Yeah. She was about to graduate in May for her psychology major, and she was very excited to be a mother. A week before her baby shower, she started showing some swelling. She told the doctor she was swelling. Her vision was a little bit blurred, and she just didn't feel well. At that point, the doctor just looked at her and said her swelling was from her diet, and asked her what she had eaten, and she told him Mexican food. And he told her, that's why you are swollen. You're eating too much salt. He did not seem to be concerned at one point at all. He didn't talk about preeclampsia. He never mentioned anything. He just told her no salt, low sodium, and bed rest. And from that point on, we went home, and that's what she did. And that night, she went to bed, and in early mornings, Xavier seen her in a full seizure, and she passed away.
So I really think it needs to change, because it's just not fair to all the families that have had negligence and they didn't have a voice, or they, a voice to be heard with, or be able to be represented in a way to where they can have justice with their family and have closure.
Why didn't you end this doctor's trail of death and destruction earlier? They would be here.
I'm with Consumer Watchdog. I lost Demi, my daughter, and my grandson Malachi to medical negligence. I'm asking you to include this in your sunset bill to interview a complainant before the board dismisses the death complaint. We cannot begin to curb this maternal mortality crisis unless we investigate the deaths of babies and mothers. The board knew this doctor was a repeat offender. They knew this doctor had lost privileges at multiple hospitals in Bakersfield, but we didn't know. Please include this in your sunset bill. Doctors who lose hospital privileges must be noted on the physician's profile. We need this information to protect our families, please. Thank you,
Xavier De Leon, and I'm a volunteer with Consumer Watchdog. I'd just like to share some of my story. My reality is that I only got to hold my son when he was taking his last breath. He only lived 18 hours because of the maternal negligence at the hands of multiple doctors. We looked to the medical board for accountability and tried to file a complaint with them, but we were continuously told no. My son was referred to as a fetus who lived and died. I'm asking you, our legislators, to include in the sunset bill a required interview with the complaint before a death complaint is dismissed. We have personally been interviewed. If we had been interviewed, then maybe the board might have admitted why my son was denied a complaint. My son's doctor had lost privileges at 2 different hospitals, and we didn't have the right to know. Now, I think if a hospital does not trust a doctor enough to terminate his privileges, I believe that is vital information that the public deserves to know. The Bakersfield doctors that we are speaking of are repeat offenders. The current complaint system is not equitable. Please make the change and know that you will be responsible for saving babies' lives and not denying babies' rights to an investigation. Thank you.